Okie, and welcome to part 2. This is just the blushes that I use. All except one is MAC. Sorry. I use a lot of MAC because if I use any other brand, honestly, this sounds really tacky, but I've tried drugstore brands and they really break me out. MAC and NARS are two brands that have never broken me out before, ever. So I stick to those. Unfortunately, they're two very expensive freaking brands. So I'm really picky with the blushes that I choose because they're so damn expensive. This is... oh. Okay, that's not even gonna say. Everybody knows you gotta have orgasm. This is the shit. If you don't have this, sorry, sucks to be you. You gotta have this. This is really amazing. You can't really see how pretty it is because the sun is washing it out. But what you see in the box, ooh, hello, you can see me. What you see in here is definitely what you get. This is the perfect glow for your face. You don't have this, you need to get it. Spend the $25. You will not regret it, promise. Super Orgasm sucks. The glitter is ridiculous. This is way better. Next is X-Rocks. This came out with the Neo Sci-Fi. This is like a nice plummy brown that I really like. Oh, it's not even. Oh. I love the texture of this also. I have a lot of sheer tone shimmer blushes, but this texture is very creamy in comparison to the rest. That's this one right here. Oh, it's looking too shimmery, but it's like a nice pinky plummy brown that I really like. Love. Yeah, too bad it's limited edition, right? Whatever. This one is Grand Duo. This is a mineralized blush. I only have two mineralized blushes. I wanted another one. It's called Warm Soul. I'm gonna get that one soon. This is Grand Duo. I use this when I'm doing like my pinky lemmy looks. And that's this one right here. Love. There you go. That's perfect. That's a perfect look of what it looks like. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Use a skunk brush to put this on. The skunk stippling 187, whatever dupe that you have for it. Use that to put this on, otherwise you will overpower what it's supposed to look like. So definitely use a skunk brush because that's really going to bring out what the real color looks like. Same thing goes for this one. Oh, and this one too, because this one's really pigmented. It doesn't look like it on my hand, trust me. It's because I'm lightly swatching it. But use a skunk brush for this one too because it's so pigmented that it might come on too strong if you use the wrong brush. So same thing goes for all the mineralized MAC blushes too. This one is Lovejoy. Love it. Love it, love it. This is more on the like peachy brown side. There you go. I love this one so much. I'm using it right now, right here. See, if you use the right brush, it comes on glowy. Do you know what I mean? Like it comes on very airbrushish kind of looking. If you use another kind of brush, like a 129 or a 116, it's not gonna come out right. So don't do it. Use anything close to a skunk brush that you have. It's the white stuff on top that makes the blush come on really pretty, and it looks airbrushy and soft and whatever, you know what I mean. So love this one, Lovejoy. I'm gonna be really careful opening my palette. I have one blush palette. I'm starting a new one. I have an empty one at home, but I just don't have anything to put it in yet. I'm gonna be really careful opening this because up here one broke. So I'm going to tell you now, the name is Margin, and it's a sheer tone shimmer blush as well, or I think it's a frost, I don't remember. I think it's a frost. This one reminds me a lot of Cheeky Bronze. It's just the blush form of it. That's why I like it so much. This was probably the first MAC blush I ever bought. I bought it in high school, and I've never regretted it. It's always been a favorite. It's going to be in my top 5 forever. Love it. It gives you a nice peachy glow, which I really like. It works very well for all Asian skin tones, by the way, not just NC42 type families. If you're like a lighter skin Asian girl, it'll still work for you. This one is Copper Tone. This one is a good everyday also, especially if you're just going to work and you have a neutral eye. This works very well. This is a matte blush. Don't mind that stupid little hole that's in the middle. This was the first blush I ever depotted, so I obviously didn't really know how to do it. and it wasn't completely melted through yet, and I stuck my fucking knife through it. Yeah, pretty stupid, right? Yeah, be careful when you depot. You'll regret it. So, yeah, this one's copper tone. Ah! Getting everywhere. Let me swatch it for you. It's like a nice muted peach. If you guys have peaches blush, it's not as peachy, just add a little bit more brown, and that's what this one looks like. Another one in the peachy family that I love, top 5, Peach Twist. Love this one. This is good for any look that you're doing. This is probably one of the most versatile that I've ever used. It's a sheer tone shimmer blush. You can use it light, or you can use it like strong. Just it's buildable. There you go. That's what I mean to say. It's buildable. So this one right here, you can hardly see. I'm like swatching it in all the dumbest places of my hand. If you can even see what that looks like, I don't know how to describe what it looks like, but it's like the perfect dark peach. There you go. I love it. I love this one a lot. I love it. Top 5. Another one in my top 5 is Sweetest Cocoa. This is also a sheer tone. This one is also versatile. You can wear this with almost I swear to God, almost anything, any look. It looks really good when you put it here, when you do your little fish face and you put it right here. This is amazing. I've used this on girls that are lighter than me. I've used it on girls that are darker than me. This is so versatile. And it's this one right here. I love this one so much. You don't even know. I love this one. This one in Peach Twist and Margin. These three are three that I have continuously bought over the years. They've all been suggested to me by my favorite MUA over in Stack. So I've just continuously bought them ever since I was younger. I've never strayed away. This one is Deep Plum. This I use when I'm just doing like a neutral pink plum look, or I use it to layer. It's this one right here. No shimmer, nothing. It's a matte. Yeah, it looks really good when you're doing like plum looks. If you want to keep it in the plum family, this is nice. And then I have a more pinky version of that, which I think is also a matte, or no, it's a frost. I'm sorry, it's a frost, and it's called a Blaze. And there. This one you can see is way more pinky, more on the rosy side, which I like because I did stage makeup a lot. So that's another reason why I layer blushes a lot, because I do stage makeup for other girls and for myself, for all my actors and all them, and when I do photo shoots and stuff. And this is a really good one, surprisingly. It comes on really great on camera and in the lighting. You would never guess because it looks kind of boring, right? Yeah, no, but that's what it looks like. That's this one right here. See, it doesn't look like it at all, right? You would never guess. Doesn't look like it. Not in my eyes anyways. I would never guess that that's what it came out to look like. But I like this one a lot. This is a lot more versatile than it seems. If you use the right brush, it will come out light and, you know, rosy. If you use a brush that picks up a lot more color, then it'll like really make your cheeks stand out. This is probably more particular for girls who have apples, not so much for girls who have really high cheekbones. This won't work for you. This will definitely overpower that. So if you have like nice, like that, if you have apples, this is great because then you put it right here in this area, not in your fish face contour area, but like right where your apples start going upwards. This is perfect. I promise this is perfect. Every girl I've ever done stage makeup for loves this. Now, like I said, keep in mind you don't have to do stage makeup to use this. If you use the right brush, like a skunk brush, then it can give you a really nice rosy flush, and then you can layer like cheeky bronze or perfect topping on top of it, and it'll be perfect. So again, a lot of the blushes that I choose are very layerable. That's not even a word. You can layer them on top of each other. You can mix them. You can match them. That's particularly how I buy my blushes, because like I said, blushes are so expensive. They do not come cheap. So I don't like to just pick colors because, oh, that's a pretty color. I like to know what they look like on me. I like to know what they'll look like with all my other blushes. That's how I pick the colors I like. So that is all, ladies. I hope you enjoyed it. I have a couple more videos coming up. I'm gonna try to do them while I'm in this lighting. So stay tuned for all of that, and in the meantime, I hope you girls are having a good weekend. Bye.
Since day one when it came up, I taught them everything and how to tear the game up. What we went through was a shame, but we back.